I would never just rely on an email with a pre-described brief. I would always want to speak to one of the music supervision people, either in person or on the phone, to discuss further, because it's so limiting if you're just using a few words as a brief and then say, here's that, go and give me a playlist. It'd always have to be more interactive and more personal. And also, once you've got your playlist, to then be able to feedback which bits do hit the mark and which bits are slightly off or not quite right. So absolutely always. Just the quality of the music. If the company I'm working for puts a brief out to maybe 10 different libraries, the ones that come back, they tend to feel very thin, very synthesized, they just feel like the cliche production music thing. They feel very daytime and just a bit generic, whereas Universal feels like full-on, properly produced commercial music, and they're just a much higher quality. In the way that I search for tracks, I will always click on similar tracks, the button to send me through to, if I like one track, press these to find out more that are similar, and sort of feed down that, and every track that I like, I'll go similar to that, similar to that, similar to that. I will always, that's my main one, and I will often click on the composer. If I like an album, I'll think, even if he's done different genres, if I like the feel of how he or she composes, I will always go down that path as well. My main bit of advice to young up-and-coming editors musically is to start with your music a lot earlier. It's really detrimental to the show if you edit the show together, then think about the music and almost retrofit it. I start very early. Before I have anything on my timeline, I will build my music track to a certain rhythm and then almost build the show on top of the music. So use music as early as possible and source your music as early as possible. I've been editing for 25 years, and the show that I always wanted to work on was Top Gear, because the budget and the filming and the shots and the freedom to use whatever music you want and basically build almost a dramatic movie rather than a factual show. But I was lucky enough to do that for a few years. I think now, if I could just pick any show to work on, I love how they use music in The Traitors, where they take established commercial tracks and completely rebuild them in a gothic sort of Florence and the Machine way to create and accentuate the atmosphere. And I think it's done so well that would just be a joy, that to build music around the drama of that show, because it's so dramatic anyway. You could really go far with that.